This video was recorded in front of a live virtual audience. Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. We have an unboxing today. A little Chanel moment. Actually, you know, as we always do, little thumbnail time. Little thumbnail moment, because once I've opened this thing, when can I do another thumbnail? So let's do the crazy thumbnail moment. And that's how it's done. You act like a fool and you get a thumbnail done. Subscribe to my channel here on the tubes if you haven't already. Push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today. Get access to extra perks. You can also follow me on... let's see. I wanted to say Instagram, but no. Follow me on Patreon. Superdacob all spelled together there as well. Thank you to all my members and patrons who have already pledged. This video is filmed live in front of a virtual audience. I live stream every Saturday. You're all more than welcome to join into the live chats every Saturday where we get to talk together and where we get to unbox stuff together. So let's get to it. It is after Christmas and the holiday season, but Chanel still has their little Christmassy ribbons. So they left this little ribbon. I mean, they gave me the Christmassy ribbon. Love the tweed. Hold on. Tissue paper. The Chanel logofied tissue paper. Yes, it's full of little Chanel logos on it. I always ask them, you know, they always like to spray perfume onto them. I always say, please guys, don't spray perfume on mine because I actually use these to wrap up Chanel shoes or Chanel costume jewelry. So I don't want to have any perfume, fragrance, alcohol on these. I want them to be clean because then I use them actually to wrap up like a Camellia, or if they give me something special, I use the tissue paper because, you know, very sustainable here. Everything, nothing Chanel that enters the fashion bunker gets thrown away. Even the tissue paper is kept archived. Okay. So, should we get through the freebies first? Oh my God, this is so difficult. Where do we begin? There's a lot of stuff here. All right. Let's do the more obvious things like, oh, no. This one I'm not supposed to show it yet. Okay, we got the Lift Serum. I got the serum that my sales associate says, hold on, let me zoom this in, you guys. My sales associate says this thing is amazing, so I am going to try to use it. Now, usually, you know, I just use the cream. I either use the, sorry, it's a bit fingerprint magnet on there. I either use the crème, l'extrait de crème, and I use just that, or la crème douce. But I should use this underneath the crème douce. Let's see how that works. And I got the l'extrait de crème. I got two little samplettes because, you know, this is where it's at for me. I love these to bits. Love it, 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 love it. It's a really expensive cream, so it's always great to get samples of this one. Now, first thing, it's the star. Now, you know, the Chanel star lipstick, there it is, you see it? That star is basically the only piece of 1932 Coco Chanel designed platinum jewelry that is still in the possession of the Chanel archives. Chanel still owns just one piece of that one jewelry collection that Coco Chanel made. She designed one jewelry collection in 1932 in platinum and diamonds. You can actually see a video that I made dedicated to that collection and to the unboxing of, coincidentally, wearing it right now, the Chanel Platinum Ruban ring. It's kind of the only ring, the only jewelry apart from watches that they do in platinum would be, nowadays Chanel would do the Ruban ring in a flat and a round version. So this is the Chanel Platinum ring. Anyway, this is inspired by the only piece of Chanel Platinum jewelry they have left from the 30s, which is the star. And I got the color 108, Terre d'Etoile. So this is a fascinating color. Of course, I got it because I wanted the little star, but also because I really like this color. This color, they always repeat their colors. It's always the red hue, but this one is kind of new for Chanel. It is a khaki, kind of like a brown khaki. um, I don't know. It's all. It has a little bit of an orange hue in it, but it's a very very warm tone that actually works better for autumn. And I thought to myself, why didn't they release this collection in autumn? This is so Halloween. Much better than summer, really. Well, winter actually, winter or summer. I don't know. But so fascinating color, very very different from all the other colors I have. So I got. I mean, they have like 8 shades released, something like 8 shades released, but this was my favorite. And then there's another one that I liked, which is a very, very dark one, almost like a dark brown. But this has a little bit more orange in it. It's like a brown with orange, very, very warm tone. I really, really, really like it. So I got this. All right, now. And of course, when they release a new fragrance, I have learned my lesson from the past. They have a sneaky tendency of upping their prices, of changing the formulas. So if they release a new fragrance and I like it, I gotta get from the first batch two. So I got two. I got two. All right. Now, this one we're gonna leave here, closed, sealed, brand new. And it's the same one twice. So we're going to open this one. It's the number 1 de Chanel L'Eau Rouge Revitalizing Fragrance Mist. It comes with this little QR code on the side because they're becoming very sustainable. They are not printing all the beautiful stuff we love about Chanel. They're not doing anymore. So you don't have a leaflet inside with a little drawing of how to use your product and what the ingredients are. No, none of that. You have to scan the QR code, and then online they show you information about the product. In the back you have the ingredients. 97% of this product is natural. So we got alcohol, camellia, japonica flower water, glycerin, fragrance. Then we got the camellia japonica or japonica flower extract, pentylene glycol or glycol, propanediol, water, and chlorphenazine, and then caprylyl glycol. That's all that's in here. And the interesting thing is when you lift it up, it's red on the inside because it's all inspired by the red camellia. But then you have the red kind of sprayed, almost like fading into white. Hold on, let me zoom this in, you guys. So you have this really interesting way of kind of tanning it, spraying it into there. And then as we know with Chanel products, usually inside there's like a little softer cardboard. They don't do that anymore because they want to make it more sustainable. So they have reduced the use of that. There is no more internal extra padding. And as you've seen, there is no plastic on the outside. So they have not used any plastics to cover this. So they're kind of making it more sustainable there as well. And here we have the bottle, which I've already opened and I'm using. I'm just unboxing this for you guys. I've been testing this because stay tuned for the review of number 1 L'Eau Rouge. Since I bought it yesterday, I have used this much already. Be sure to check out the review of L'Eau Rouge on my Perfume channel, Essentially Dacob. Spelled Essense, sorry again, spelled ESSENCE minus TIALLY. It's a word game, Essentially, essentially Dacob, DACOB. That's where I will be reviewing and posting the review to this fragrance. However, this is just an unboxing. There's a lot more to unbox, by the way, so don't just go away now. Let me just, a little something, something. Okay. Yeah. So even the lid, interesting how the lids are also made out of recycled materials, and part of crushed camellia seeds are apparently also utilized to create the lids. The rest is glass, and we got this recycled kind of paper texture there as well. So, very fascinating product to say the least. And I got a lot to say about this one. So be sure to check out the review on my Essentially Dacob Fragrance YouTube channel. All right, so we got 2 of those. Now let's get to the fun part, the freebies. All right, so the Chanel No1 collection is the first time that actually Chanel works in creating a collection that encompasses the 3 staples of beauty Chanel. They've never done that before, which means makeup, skincare, and fragrance all in one. So there are makeup products from the No1 range, skincare products, and fragrance. So it's literally 3 in 1. So here I got the Revitalizing Serum and the Red Camellia Revitalizing Cream, 5 milliliter each. So these little samples are nothing new in terms of how they are made. Hold on. I think they are the classic. I wonder if they're recycled materials somehow. I mean, they are the classic shape of tubes that we get, all the samples in, the 5 ml samples. However, the little lid feels different from the other. It feels like it's made out of that same recycled plastic like we have the lid of the cream and the perfume. You do have a little kind of embossed style camellia even on the sample. Hold on, this I gotta zoom in because there, you see it appear right down there. It's a little 3-dimensional kind of embossed, there it is, camellia, which we also have on the, it's right there as well, on the perfume box. Can we see it? Will it? Okay, yeah, it becomes more visible. There it is. There it is. All right. Now, moving on. This is, now we're getting somewhere, right? And I'm like, okay, if I'm going to be buying the most expensive product they have twice, because the perfume is the most expensive of the things that they have, they deliver this little thing. Offered with compliments of Chanel. Ooh, washing instructions, 30 degrees. Set of 3 washable cotton pads. And you're going to be like, what the? There's a desiccant in here as well. All right, let me show them to you. So they come in this pouch. And they're for the face. So they have this like soft cotton on one side, and they got the comfortable padded cotton on the other. So you get 3 of these to massage the face and wash the face. And yes, they got their little tiny red camellia little logo, which is camellia on both ends. So if you turn it on this side, you got the camellia, and on this side, you got the camellia. But you don't have any Chanel logo per se on either one of these 3. They come in this little pouch. Super cute. Made in China, by the way. But, oh well. We live for a Chanel freebie moment, so even, it is what it is. So this is one of the, and everything gets archived in the fashion bunker. So for me, this is a very special moment when Chanel releases an entire new beauty range. If there are freebies like these, you know that they usually get made just for the launch of the collection and then never again. So these, I archive them. I don't use them. But this one is amazing. This little thing also came with the collection. Again, very sleek design. We got just the number 1 in red, de Chanel in black. That's the back of it. Another little freebie that is made in China. This one's also made in China, you guys. So, okay, now let me slide this one out. This is a beauty. This is such a wonderful, wonderful freebie. Check this one out. It is the most soft microfiber I have ever felt in my life. And look at this. It is a headband with a red camellia on it. And it is so, so soft. So when you're washing your face, you put it on your you put it on your head and it's kind of pulls the hair back. This one does. And now we get to the logo. This one actually does have a, this is not printed. It's actually stitched in there. The Chanel number 1 logo. And it is in, you see, everything is recycled. They're working as sustainable as they can for now. They're trying to get even more sustainable in the future. 100% recycled polyester. Unfortunately, it says dry clean only. Like, what the hell? Are you going to dry clean this thing? I would wash it in water. But the red camellia on this is just so cute. It's very, for me, 30s or 50s even. I don't know. I'm envisioning Marilyn Monroe wearing this while she's doing her night routine. Isn't this little thing beautiful? Beautiful and very practical, says Talia. Yeah, so this is a really good one. Very soft, like soft to a point where I'm like, how can something be so soft? It makes you feel like you're on a little cloud or something. So this just made me feel wonderful. Oh, and I forgot to show you. This is kind of like this, I guess, it's a type of sample that they would give out if you're not so sure if you want to purchase a collection or not. So it is, but it is really beautiful in its presentation because it opens up and you get quite a few of the products. And then let me flip it to this side. Obviously, I'm not going to use them. This is just so beautiful to collect. Because as I said before, it's not like they're going to keep producing these samples. They will keep producing the creams, but not the samples. So here you get the Red Camellia Revitalizing Eye Cream. You get the Red Camellia Revitalizing Serum. And you get the Red Camellia Revitalizing Cream. The serum and the cream also come in this size as samples as well. So they're a little bit bigger, right? You get the 5 ml here. And at the heart of the line, number 1 de Chanel, the extract of red camellia acts on the number 1 stage of skin aging and reduces the appearance of the 5 signs of aging, beauty ahead of time. Again, it offers you the QR code to, press it, to scan it. I keep pressing, nothing happens. To scan it, and then you get kind of all the information online about the collection. Each one of the products is this. So the cream is on one side, on the other side to describe a little bit more what the product is good for. It's a nice little presentation. So what my beauty boutique had in terms of kind of like the freebie set, of course you gotta buy. You can't just go in there and say, give me this stuff. You gotta buy some stuff as well, Makes sense. I mean, if they can give you something like this if you wanna just try out the products. But this stuff, you know what I mean? You got to buy something to get this. But I don't think they're going to send this to you if you order online. Maybe some of you, let me know in the comment section down below if somebody got lucky, ordered these products online, and received these gifts from Chanel online. But kind of, yeah. So this is what we have for now, in terms of like the #1 launch. There are also paper pins that the sales representatives got in the boutique, like a red Camellia paper pin, like super recycled paper. But that was only for the staff. So that's that. Now, in the next video, I will be, reviewing the #1 Le Rouge fragrance on essentially Dacob. So let me get to your comments. Debbie says online gives you diddly. Yes, most of the time it does. It's kind of sad. Um, Sharon Cole says, I bought my sister's little double-sided mirrors and they gift wrapped them in a box. So beautiful. Oh, that is wonderful. That is great. When they want to, they can really deliver incredible gift packaging. I gotta say also, shout out to the wonderful, wonderful team at the beauty boutique where I regularly shop. Of course, I spend a lot of money there as well, so it kind of, you know, these freebies, I never take them for granted. It's not something that I just say, oh, go there, get it. You have to develop a relationship with your sales associates. You also have to really love a brand very, very much. And also, what I've noticed, you have to also kind of prove that you're not a reseller in many ways. Like, they don't want to give you out a freebie and then they find out. Like, let's say 1 year later, they ask you, oh, do you still have that piece? I mean, and then you're like, oh, no, I gave it away or something. They're not happy to hear that. They kind of like to know that you treasure the pieces that they give you, because it's not like they get a huge amount of these things to give out. They really want to give it out to the people that they know are really going to treasure them, and they're not just going to, oh, yeah, thanks for the headband. Let me sell it for $50, no. And so that is really, really important. You know, just bear that in mind as well. Um, Alessia Bag Story says, I got one sample of eye cream and serum 5 milliliter #1 with purchase of the bag. What generous they are with the handbag. Wait, I got one sample of the eye cream and serum. Oh my gosh, you bought a leather bag in the beauty boutique? Like one of their like beauty boutique bags? They could have given you more with if you spent like $2,000. That's kind of bizarre. Yeah. Yeah, N says I also only get little perfume samples. Again, depends where you're buying, who the sales associates are, what relationship you have with them. My counter doesn't get any things, says Henry, like pouches or headbands. So while I have loads of cream samples, none of these collectible things. These extra objects are really more rare, and most of the time it's just the beauty boutiques that get them. And as we know, it's not like Chanel has opened so many beauty boutiques worldwide yet, but they are opening more and more. So sooner or later, a beauty boutique is going to hit your little town. Um, okay, yeah. Ollie says, my question for my sales associate: what's better for the skin, the vanilla planifolia or the red Camilla for my aged skin? Um, the thing is with the red Camellia collection that they just started, right? They're trying to use, they're not using dimethicone, none of the silicones for the skin. They want to make it as natural as possible, hence why they're pressing that 97% or 98% natural ingredients used in it. Um, but it is for younger skin. So the red Camellia products are for younger skin, like battling the first signs of aging. Sublimage, on the other hand, is for skin that is already aged, and it's a rougher, it's a richer product, but it does have the dimethicones, the silicones, and all that stuff. So Sublimage is an older range as well. They're probably going to start changing that up as well, and we're going to probably see a shift, maybe, of the Sublimage range going into more natural territories. But for now, if you want to go as natural as possible with Chanel, you do the Red Camellia. If you want to have something more richer for age, you go with Sublimage, but you buy into synthetics. So you got to weigh the pros and cons. Does your skin deal better with the naturals, or does it deal well with silicones? Mine deals okay with silicones. I'm not a person who has problems with dimethicone or whatever it's called. Headband should have been in the Advent, says Katie. I agree. Hands down. This is the stuff that should have been in the Advent calendar, for sure. For sure. Yeah, we got Barbara says freebies are 1,000 times better than some of the things in the calendar. LOL. Yeah. Yeah. Miri says, how much do I need to buy at Chanel to start getting these type of gifts? I only get one tiny sample. Are you buying stuff at a beauty boutique? If you're buying directly from a beauty boutique, be sure to always go back to the same sales associate. Ask for their company number. Chanel gives them smartphones that they get to use, so you can contact them directly. Make it clear to them that you want to return to the same person, that there's a lot you want to buy, and you have to build up a trust as well. It's not just about how much money you spend. It's also like them understanding how much you're into the brand and respecting the brand and being really grateful for it. Because no matter how many videos I make on Chanel, some good, some bad, because I'm not happy about everything they do, and no matter how much money I spend, and no matter how much of Chanel I live, still I'm so grateful and happy, even for like a little tiny thing, like even for this, I'm super happy for it. I know that this is the type of samples that they give out more easily than maybe a headband, but when I get something like this, I am super grateful. I wouldn't never react with oh no, not again a cream. I'm super happy to get a cream. And of course, I also take care of the people that work there. So for example, for Christmas, a little bit before Christmas, I brought a whole box full of um, cinnamon rolls in a lot of different flavors, because I saw that they were so stressed. They were compiling deliveries and also orders online, and they were preparing boxes, and they were rushing and rushing. And I'm like, oh my God, you guys, you seem so stressed. I'm stressed just looking at you. And they're like, yeah, Dacob, when we didn't even have time to have lunch. And I was like, okay, hold on. Hold on. You didn't have time for lunch? Okay. Can I leave my bag here? It's a bit heavy. Can you put it behind there so nobody steals it? I'll be right back. They're like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'll bring you something. They're like, no, don't. Are you crazy? I'm like, no, 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 no. I don't like seeing you right before Christmas completely crazy, working your asses off, and you don't even have time for lunch. No. So I went to this place that I love so much that does incredible cinnamon rolls, and I bought a bunch of them in all different flavors. And half an hour later, I was back in the store, and I was like, here you go, guys, delivery. Have something sweet on me. Thank you so much for all the lovely things you do for me. And you create, because we're human beings at the end of the day. I love Chanel so much, so I love to get these gifts, but I really respect them, and I respect the people who actually make it possible. So that's something to never underestimate. The humanity that is behind all of this as well. I know this is a big corporation, and I know they want money, and Chanel needs to earn money at the end of the day, but certain things and certain relationships that you build up with people is because you like each other as well. So there's a lot of these things to consider. It's not just about how much they have to spend to get this. It's also about do you click well? Do you bond well with the person you're working with? And if you don't, that's okay too. You can find somebody else. You're going to sooner or later find somebody that you really bond with. Just saying. Aisha says, love the headband. Thank you. Jack Dean says, I mean, it's cute for the bathroom. Well, yeah, it's for the bathroom. It is for the bathroom. Jared Riddle says, the quality of packaging and service from Chanel's online store has declined. I placed several orders from Chanel and one from Dior, and Dior was worlds classier and faster shipping. I've had shipping with Dior and we have issues and problems there. It didn't really work out well with me. But in terms of packaging, when I ordered Dior's Collection Privée fragrances, packaging was impeccable. When I ordered a normal perfume from Dior, packaging was a little lackluster. While Chanel keeps it classy, for everything is always the same packaging in those like kind of square boxes or rectangular boxes, but they give you diddly squat in terms of freebies and samples. Dior really steps it up with their freebies and samples when you order online, while Chanel is just no. That's why I don't like to order cosmetics and perfumes from Chanel on their website, because their freebies system, terrible, terrible. I would never order Chanel online for perfumes and stuff. Joseph says, wait, this is late, but from what I gathered from somebody's comment, the beauty boutiques have different bags for purchase. Right, that aren't available in the fashion stores? Correct, Joseph. Yeah, got it. They do. They have... and in fact, I'm looking into one of these little bags at the moment, to be honest with you, even though they don't have them at the moment. But they're making these thinner bags that you can actually carry perfumes in and cosmetics in. So there's like a whole range of leather goods that they're starting to make. Totally useless. It's just for collectors, because, I mean, who needs... I love the idea, though, of having my Chanel No. 5 100 milliliter eau de parfum perfume like as a necklace around my neck in a little leather pouch. I mean, that's for me, okay? I'm a sucker for Chanel No. 5. So for me to have a Chanel bag that contains a Chanel No. 5 perfume, as useless as it sounds, it's fabulous. As an idea, okay. Now, whether, so... But I'm looking for a specific type of leather color with specific type of hardware. Let's see if they ever get that. If not, I won't be buying. But yeah. So Julie says, that was very nice of you to get them the sweet rolls. Plus their sales probably doubled because they were moving so fast after all the sugar. LOL. Right? I think so too. They were super sweet. They said thank you to me a couple of days later, like that they got the sweets. Yeah. And thank you guys so much for watching. This has been a Chanel unboxing, the first Chanel unboxing of 2022. And a brand new Chanel entire range of beauty, skincare, makeup, and fragrance. That was like, bam, launched on us at the beginning of the year. So that was fabulous. Stay tuned and don't forget to follow me on Essentially Dacob, where I will be reviewing number 1, Le Rouge. Until next time, never forget to never give up on love. Thumb up this video, subscribe to my channel. Love you all. Bye.